Let's get to the 608. We are kicking off our Spirit of Service campaign this morning as we honor local veterans making a positive impact in our community.
Oh, I've been waiting for this one. Josh Sprider live in Barneville this morning with how you can get involved. Good morning, Josh.
Hey, good morning. It's officially time to start Spirit of Service 2025. We're at Vortex this morning. Our partners once again in this campaign. Joe Hamilton is the CEO joining us live this morning. Joe, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Oh, it's great. Great to be by the fireplace on a chilly morning like this.
Absolutely, yes. It's nice and warm.
Yeah, sitting nice and warm here, and you guys are super excited. We're talking about the third year of Spirit of Service as we honor our local veterans.
Yeah, so we're really excited about it. We're all about service at Vortex, and we're particularly all about highlighting and appreciating those who have served our country, and they're still serving after serving our community.
You know, this is year number 3 for you, and this event really has grown substantially over the last few years. It's amazing to see how many wonderful people we have still doing something good in the community.
Yeah, so last year I think we had over 100 nominations of people that are serving their community, and it's great. It's in their DNA, so they served our country, which you think would be enough, but it wasn't enough for them. It's just who they are, so they're still serving their communities, and it's just an awesome opportunity to highlight them.
So we have some images, some video we want to show folks from last year, because these people, you know, are out in the community every single day, still making a difference, and that's what it's all about. Like you mentioned, like this is in their DNA to give back.
Yeah, and it's super inspirational. I mean, sometimes, you know, there's so much going on in the news and you can forget about these individuals that are in your communities and they're doing such amazing work. It's inspiring, and like I said, to have an opportunity to highlight them and appreciate them is really just a great thing.
I mean, this is an emotional process for a lot of folks too, because the stories that these folks have over the years and their reason on why they're still giving back today, whether it's giving back to kids, giving back to other veterans, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's all about their stories. And so we would just encourage people when they nominate people, just include as much of their story as possible. We love reading them. That will allow other people an opportunity to read about them and of course nominate to ultimately choose a winner, which is extremely difficult to do. But yeah, we just love to highlight their stories.
So this campaign will last the next couple of months. Today's the first day that you can go on and nominate. So folks will have 2 weeks to be able to do that, and then you guys will narrow everything down, which you mentioned is kind of a hard process. And then there will be that final vote as we narrow it down. So it's amazing just to see how this process kind of comes together, because there are so many amazing people that you wish you could give people. Everyone could be a winner, right?
We do. It's an extremely difficult process. It's an extremely rewarding process, because when you read about these individuals' lives and their stories and what they're doing, you can't help but be inspired. You can't help but want to serve your community alongside them. But yes, it's an extremely difficult process to get it to the final winner. In a lot of ways, they're all winners, but it's a fun process, and we just encourage the community to, again, just nominate those within their community who are continuing to serve long after their service for our country.
It's all about that positive impact, and I mean, it's so heartwarming to know that we have so many folks right in our backyards that are still doing something good today.
Exactly, you nailed it. There's so many of them. We want to hear all about them. We want to be inspired by their story, and we want to just appreciate them for all that they've done.
So you'll want to stay tuned to Channel 3000 and News 3 Now over the next couple of months for this process, because you, the viewers, have a big say in this when it all comes down to it. You know, but when it comes down to, you know, those 5 stories that we heard last year, once you get down to the 5, it's so emotional and it's so incredible just to see how many lives they continue to impact.
Yeah, if you want just a heartwarming moment, not only nominate, but just read through those final 5. Obviously, a vote, but it's a fun process, and you just can't help but be inspired.
Well, Joe, we appreciate your time. Good to see you again. And
good to see you.
Here's the Spirit of Service 2025.
Absolutely.
If you'd like to learn more about that process, I have everything you need to know, that step-by-step process on channel3000.com, including that link to where you can nominate starting today. Again, you have 2 weeks to nominate, and then the process moves right on from there. So we're off and running here on this Friday morning, guys. I'm super excited, and I can't wait to meet some of these veterans doing something good.
Yes, lots of veterans doing great things in our community, so let's flood those nominations with all the good.
Yeah, get them in. Hope to see more than we did last year, and last year we had a lot. All right, Josh Sprider, thanks, buddy. If you have an idea for Josh for In the 608, reach out. He'd love to hear from you. A lot of your stories end up on TV.